Greetings and salutations. This is not a very flattering angle, but it allows my hands to rest still on my backpack, and it also showcases my crystal necklace, which I have made all by myself. Yeah! Cassandra Xavier here with another episode of Inspiration Line for ya. I'm in Pennsylvania, and right now the topic is how to create something from nothing. How do we do that? So this is a stream of consciousness thing. I happen to be walking home, a term I use proudly but lightly. It's where I have been staying for almost 4 years, but where I need to move from, and where I'm very happy to be for the most part. But I do need to move, like saying. And you may be helping me with that if you donate to one of the links down below, as my YouTuber patriots are wont to say. So two things: how to create something from nothing, and I may continue with more stuff. Number one is it's been done before. And number two is, in the universe, there really is no such thing as nothing. So let's hop to the first one first. I grew up Fundamentalist Christian, and in the rooms, the 12 steps, the meetings and stuff, there's a saying which is, take what you like and leave the rest. So even though I identify as a spiritually eclectic pagan, there are still things from the life of Christ and from some of the scriptures that I still think are really good stuff. And we have plenty of examples of Christ manifesting things and even saying that we can do more. We should be able to do more than he did. I don't recall if that part is in the Gnostic Gospels or in the traditional Gospels, but certainly Christ did some things, created some things, manifested things, and said that we should be able to do more than that. And so another way of it's been done before is I have a song called Nothing Is All I Need, and often before I perform it, I will introduce it with the backstory, and I will often share that part of the backstory is that the song was in part inspired by how enslaved Africans and also poor people of all colors from all over the world learned how to make beautiful things and delicious foods from scraps. And peach cobbler is an example, chitlings or chitterlings are an example, quilts are an example. Quilts are, made from scraps, and then they turn into these, warm and comfortable items that become heirlooms passed through generations. And so it's been done before. We can look around and see all these countless examples of people creating something from so-called nothing, and even yourself. I'm sure you can think of times you've done that. And which goes to number two, which is that in nature there really is no such thing. In the universe there's no such thing as nothing. There's no such thing as nothing. There's always something. And you can always build from something. I know for myself, whenever I'm trying to do something or manifest something, if I'm coming from a place of scarcity and lack and thinking that I don't have anything, I feel motionless, hopeless, powerless to change the situation or to create. But when I look for things that I have, when I look for things that must exist within the problem or within what I'm trying to create or manifest, and I find it, suddenly I'm incredibly hopeful and I feel empowered and energized to go ahead and build. I'd rather build on a little something than think I have nothing. So, and I like the term nature abhors a vacuum. I just don't think, I am not at all a student or a teacher of metaphysics, but I'm pretty sure that in nature, in physics and beyond, whatever, there just is nothing that is completely void. That's my feeling. It may appear to be empty, and even if there is no air or oxygen, there is something else there. Even if there is no light, there is darkness, and darkness is something, and something is not nothing. So I guess I would invite you to look around you. If there's something you're trying to create and you think you don't have it, just look around and stop yourself from thinking that this is zero, because it's very unlikely that you're really at a zero situation. Whenever I'm talking to somebody and they say, I have no money, and I prod a little further, it always turns out that they have money. Because you know what? $12 in the bank is money. You have money. So if you have $12 in the bank, say to yourself, I have money in the bank, and keep saying that. That sentence, I have money in the bank, resonates and feels so much better, doesn't it, than I have no money. Because the universe hears that either way. I have no money just sort of perpetuates more lack and more scarcity. So how do you create something from nothing? One, remember that it's been done before by yourself. You've done it before. And two, you don't have nothing. There's not nothing. There is something. So look for the something in your life and start to build from there. Good luck and bon chance. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.